this is Sandy from Scrapbooks Blessings Club, and I am here with our Everything I Love hop for my Besties YouTube team. You should have hopped over from Jen. She is number 1. I'm actually number 2, and after me will be Carlene. She's going to be number 3. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us in this hop. And like I said, everything is I love. Everything I love video hop. How cool is that? Now, there will be a grand prize at the end of the week. You have a whole week to go ahead and hop with us. And all you have to do is leave a comment. So that way we can pick somebody. And when you're done, you're going to send an email to Jen saying hop. And it's at Cygnus at Yahoo. SIGNACE@yahoo.com. But I'll have all this in the description. You can find all the information in all the videos descriptions actually. So let's just go ahead and get started. For this hop, Everything I Love, I wanted to pull out the different things, materials that I absolutely love to work with, especially when I make my bestie card. Look how cute this one came out. I absolutely adore it. Now these are, I have been making cards and scrapbooking for years. So these are my tried and true go-to tools and craft mediums that I use when making my cards. So first off, I used for this card a My Bestie stamp, and I have a couple more in my hand. I absolutely love these stamps. They are all clear stamps and they stamp beautifully. You can get the single where you just have like the single image like that one, or you can go ahead and get this one that has like the embellishments and extra sentiments. So there's 2 types that you can get, along with the digital stamps that you can print out. So there's plenty of variety to choose from. So for this hop, let me put this down. I chose this one. This is one of my favorites, and this is positively Penelope. So, and what I love about this one is this one comes with a cute little saying too. And I'll pull up the card so you can see. So here she is, and then here is the saying, and look at the little swirly font. How cute is that? Okay, so first off, you need your stamp. Now, when I do my stamp, I like to use Memento ink. So I love Mementos. These are great because they are waterproof, so I can blend and not have to worry about it. Just hit when you stamp, use your heat gun or let it dry. Make sure it's dry before you start to color. Now, what I love to use when I go ahead and stamp my images, and believe it or not, I just got this around Christmas time, and I made, a couple videos, and if you see, it's the Misty. I absolutely love, 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 love. I will only ever use this. If it breaks, I'll buy another one. If it breaks, I'll buy another one. But as you can see, I already stamped out. You just go ahead and place your image, and I can ink and stamp as many times as I need to get everything to stamp, which is great. So there's no more messing up my sentiments, you know, when you stamp and only half of it comes out. I just re-ink it and stamp it again, and it comes out perfect. So I love, did I tell you love? L-O-V, love Misty. She is absolutely perfect when you're using the My Bestie stamps. And they're coming out with a little 4x6 one too. So this is a bigger 6x8. So they have a 6x8, and then they're going to have a 4x6. And you can find that over at Sweet Petunias. My Sweet Petunia, I think. Love. Okay, so from there, let's see. I absolutely love doing shape cards, and easel cards are by far the easiest card to do. They measure 5x10. So you're just going to cut a piece of cardstock 5x10. Let's do it this way. You're going to score at 5 inches, and then you're going to score again at 2.5 inches. You're going to fold this one in half, and then you need a piece that's going to go here to the bottom. See, right down here at the bottom? Just a piece that's going to be put on the bottom and you are done. Now when I'm coloring my cards, a couple things I love to do, well actually making my shape cards, let me pull these out. I love my Martha Stewart cutter. This is great, and the reason I love this is there is a lip, like a paper edge, so I put the paper up against there and it, see, it just stays, the whole paper just goes up against that ledge, and then I can cut what I need. So I love to use this. I love my Martha Stewart mini scoreboard, and it has a little holder for your school tool. So actually this is my second one. I wore out my first one. This is my second trimmer. I wore out my first one. So it was time for these. When I'm making my cards, I also love to use my dies. Here are some dies that I use. These scallop squares. I put them on a piece of magnetic, this is magnetic sheet that you do for dies and stamping. So I just cut a little, you know, rectangle there, and they fix on there, and then I put them in an old Stampin' Up whereas little Stampin' Up, I'll cover, yeah, you know what, that's the envelope. So let's see, I love, those are my go-to. So I pull out my scoreboard, I pull out my cutter. My scissors I like to use are my Martha Stewart scissors. And then let's see what else. As far as adhesive to go ahead and put everything together, I love my Advanced Tape Glider, ATG. I also love using score tape. This is nice because you can cut off any length that you need, and this is what I use to adhere the flowers to the card. And I love this dimensional foam. You actually don't get this in the craft section. Go to your adhesive section with all the tapes and glues at your craft store, and you'll find that there. And I love this because I can cut off any size, any width that I need, and that is what I use to pop her up. See? Cool. My coloring choice, what I like to color the most with, is my Prismacolor pencils. I love my pencils. I love these pencils, and I love my watercolor, Prismacolor watercolor pencils. So I tend to go towards my pencils more than I do my Copics or my Spectrum Noir or anything else. That's just my, I love my pencils. What else did I make this card? Okay, and to finish this card off, the two other things that I absolutely love is I love my bling. So I always have a bottle of Stickles. And if you don't know what these are, this is just, it's not a puffy paint. It's all glitter, and it dries flat. So I always have my bottle. If you don't want a whole bunch of colors, all you need is the clear, the diamond, or the crystal, because the colors will show through that. And I love to do, let me see if you can see, little accents with the Stickles. And I also, on the button, put some Stickles on the button. So you can put Stickles on buttons or brads, beads, Stickles. I love to use Stickles. So all my cards usually have some kind of bling on them. And I absolutely love to use my Geladas. So these are the Geladas I used. Now the new ones are coming in this new packaging, which is clear. The old ones have the solid packaging. So that's, oh, so those are the two kinds of Geladas, but it's the same thing. So for this card, on the background here, I just scribbled in some Geladas with the different colors, and then wetting my finger. You can either wet your finger or use a baby wipe. I went ahead and I blended that out. So I love to make what I call scene cards, meaning there's some kind of background. In this one, I have the sky and the grass. So I think that is it. So let me pull all this stuff over here. Look at these and this. And this and this. I'll pull these over and pull over my cutters. And And I'll put my card down, and of course my besties. And last but not least, I absolutely love the mess I get to make and clean up after I'm done making my pretty card. So that is it for me. Next up is going to be Carlene, so you can go ahead and find her link below in my descriptions. And if you leave a comment on this video, I will pick a winner to win my bestie win her digital stamp of her. I'm not giving this one up. So you'll get a digital stamp of Positively Penelope. Okay, so that is it for me. Until next time, bye-bye.